Good day, this is Attila Kovács from GTC News Daily Thread with the facts in 2018, January the 29th. Global financial markets will focus on this week's Federal Reserve policy meeting, which will be the last under the leadership of Janet Yellen before she hands the chairmanship over to Jerome Powell. There are also some major data releases this week as we are heading into February with Friday's monthly unemployment data in the spotlight. In Europe, we are waiting for monthly inflation data to assess how fast the European Central Bank will start unwinding its asset purchase program. In the UK, we are focusing on reports on manufacturing and construction sectors while we are waiting if they're going to raise interest rates this year. We are looking ahead to monthly data on China's manufacturing sector, showing signs that its economy remains strong. Despite posting its third consecutive annual loss in 2017, Deutsche Bank is hiking annual bonus payment to more than €1 billion. Total bonus payment dropped from €2.4 billion in 2015 to around $500 million in 2016 after a multi-billion-dollar legal fine for the sale of toxic debt. AT&T is set to detail tax reform benefits along with the quarterly earning report on Wednesday. The boost to cash flow will improve the dividend payout ratio as well. The Time Warner merger turns into a neutral event as tax reform reduces the negative impact. Our valuation procedure shows limited upside for the stock, but we could be too harsh on this company. Airbus CEO Tom Enders says the company will push ahead at full throttle with plans for a new assembly line in Alabama for the Bombardier C-Series jet following Friday's legal victory for the European company's Canadian partner against Boeing. Delta Airlines says it is pleased with the International Trade Commission's decision and looks forward to introduce Bombardier's CS-100 to its fleet. Songwriters just claimed a major victory in the fight for better pay for streaming giants as the US Copyright Royalty Board bumped up streaming revenue rates to 43.8%. The raise is the biggest increase in CRB history and will affect many companies including Alphabet, Google, Amazon, Apple, Spotify, and Pandora. For today's daily pick, you should pay attention to the gold. It seems to be a good pick since we are heading ahead of an FOMC meeting with a weak dollar. The Louis Vuitton got spoiled by Euro's climb on Friday, but we are heading higher. While Adidas is still targeting 20% of the US market, with Euro is still rallying a bit more on the downside and we will be good to go. From the US, the Caterpillar sank on Friday, but with a new $192 price target, we are on a 6% gain. From the General Motors auto sales report is coming this week, keep an eye on the company. With very little happening today and traders waiting for this week's data later on, we should be patient with our trades and look for the right moment to open any positions. The euro-dollar kept struggling on the 1.25 level. Most probably it will pull back to around 1.20. You should be waiting till that to enter. If it breaks above the D1 shooting star, that should mean we are ready to go much higher. The pound dollar has run into some trouble but shouldn't consider to short it. Most probably it is just a pullback to 1.40, 1.39 area. It is a necessary momentum building for the pair, be patient with it as well. The dollar-yen fallen a bit on Friday. It should go into a consolidating few sessions with plenty of volatility. We are waiting to see if the pair decides which way to go. Don't forget our services are going to be available soon only for our subscribers. Click here and subscribe now for a discounted price. This was Attila Kovács from GTC News Daily Thread with the facts in 2018, January the 29th.